The Canadian card collector here, and welcome back to day 395 of your daily deck review. And the deck that we're taking a look at today is the V1s of the JAQK Cellars playing cards, and it is in that light blue colorway. So, with no further ado, let's take a look and see what we get. But before we start, these are still fully sealed in that cellophane, so we're going to crack that open. And these are still originally sealed from many years ago. Oh, and these are also from Theory11. There. Okay, now that we can see, it's in a matte, kind of gray finish tuck box there with some light blue metallic accents and a little bit of like silver metallic accents as well. There's you got the diamond shapes, somewhere in that kind of dark gray matte finish. And then you got some in like a light blue kind of color, and a little bit, a few of them are in that kind of like silver kind of tone. They're like half and half, so the sides are like half diamonds there. And then you got some that are half and half in the middle there, like full diamonds, half and half. Some like solid and some stripes. And then you got a little half and half kind of diamond and heart there. And then you got a little spade there with a little wine glass kind of inside of it. And then you got the JAQK Cellars logo there. And if you don't know what JAQK Cellars are, it's some kind of wine company or something like that. I'm not too sure, but I'm pretty sure. There's like a wine cellar, so JAQK Cellars. And on one side it says play a little. Then you got that kind of diamond that wraps around a little bit. Other side says JAQKCellars.com, their website. It says visit us at their website. And there's a little bit of texture, so it's lightly embossed. Not like crazy or anything, but you can definitely feel like the textures there of the tuck box. Then on the bottom it says 2000. It says copyright 2008 JAQK Cellars Inc. There. And then on the back, little sneak peek, I think, of the back design. I'm kind of forgetful sometimes. But yeah, and that's also embossed there. On the top, it says the official JAQK Cellars playing cards there. And then there is no seal for the cards. And then on that tuck flap, you've got, it says a bunch of words there. Excitement, anticipation, anxiety, hope, fear, joy, regret, glee, angst, suspense, devastation, redemption, jubilation, and exhalation contained within. And then on the inner tuck flaps, you got, it says go ahead, deal. And now if we take the cards out of the box, on the inside tuck box is just that kind of like a matte gray kind of finish. Nothing too crazy or fancy going on inside there. And this is kind of the back design, but not fully. There. So now that we took a look at the tuck box, time to take a look at the cards. And first start with that back sign. So here we have a mirrored back sign with the standard white border going around. And we've got a white and a kind of light blue metallic colorway there. So it's that light blue metallic ink. There, it's a little bit shiny on camera. There, you got that nice kind of like design with like this, like the border was like the little squiggly kind of fancy lines with little grapevines there, because a little bit of grapes going around, some leaves. There's so slightly like a floral kind of design. And then you got a mirror kind of diamond shape there in the middle, and it says enjoy and good luck, enjoy and good luck all the way around. And you got the JAQK Cellars logo mirrored there with the little spade with the wine bottle, and you got the hearts on either side and the diamonds on the other sides there. And it is mirrored, so if you flip it over, same design in both directions. It looks pretty nice there with that kind of metallic, light blue metallic ink. And now for the cards you get with the deck. Here we start with the first Joker. It says Joker there in that kind of gray kind of color. And then you got the red J there with some diamonds and a crown there. And I'm not sure if that might be gold metallic ink, but it's a little bit hard to tell. But then you got, it says JAQK Cellars, a company dedicated to play, and then their website, and they're printed in the USA. So it probably has that air cursor finish or something similar. And then the second Joker is an identical Joker, just in a blue colorway. So you got the red here with the blue crown, with the blue dots on the crown. But then you got the blue J with the red dots on the crown that time. And then we get to that custom Ace of Spades, which is JAQK Cellars on top. And you got that Okay, let me take a quick look. It's hard to tell if that's metallic ink, but I think it might be. So you got that metallic silver ink there for that spade there, and you got that same kind of like grapevine kind of style there with the grapes there in the middle, and it says series number 1, and it says the website again, and it says play a little, and the pips in the corners are that kind of grayish silver metallic ink. And that goes throughout the rest of the spades. There's kind of that half and half design. Well, it's a half solid, gray silver, and then you got that kind of striped side there, and that goes throughout the rest of the spades. There, and you got those custom spade designs there. And then you got the fully custom Jack, Queen, and King of spades here. And they're in more of like a blue, red, and yellow colorway there, with some metallic inks on there. With the new edition of, I think, the yellow metallic ink there. And they all have some kind of like wine kind of like item. So the Jack has the grapes, the Queen has the wine glass, and the King has the bottle of wine, which is a Jack on it. And then you got the custom diamonds with that half and half design. Same concept, that's half solid and half with the stripes. And it was a little bit of red metallic ink. That goes through the rest of the diamonds. And then you got the fully custom, oops. I don't know what's going on with the Jack sticking to the 10s. Here. They're not really sticking, but like at the same time, it's just stuck to it for some reason. But then you got the Jack, Queen, and King of diamonds, same idea. The red, yellow, and blue colorway. There was that custom design. And once again, the Jack has the grapes, the Queen has the wine bottle, and the King has the wine, no, the Queen has the wine glass, and then the King has the wine bottle. So I'm guessing that goes throughout the rest of, that kind of theme goes throughout the rest of the core cards. And yep, same kind of design there. Just also in that same colorway with that custom club design. And the clubs are also in that kind of silver metallic ink there. And there's that half and half design, half solid, half stripes. There. That goes throughout the rest of the clubs. And lastly, the hearts, Jack, Queen, and King of hearts. Their same design, style, with the same colorway and the same items in their hands. And then you got those hearts, with the half and half there, half solid, half stripes. There was a little bit of red metallic ink. Like, it might be, I think it's metallic. It's just a little bit hard to see even in person. But then the last 2 cards in the deck, you got a little JAQK Cellars kind of ad card with 4 different JAQK Cellars like wine bottles on there. And then their website at the bottom, and it says a company dedicated to play. And then on the back, just that back design. And the last card is, you got a little JAQK Cellars kind of little information card. So if you want to pause and read that, you can. And then their website on the bottom. And then just the back done on the back. But as always, now that we took a look at the cards, time to test the handling. And they should handle fantastic. But first we'll start with the springs. Well, like I say, pretty smooth springs. Straight out of the box. A little bit more on like the more softer kind of side. And more like already broken in. And their cards are a little bit slippery. There. They're flying everywhere. But they got that nice soft and like kind of broken in kind of feel to it. A little bit more looser. So there's no like stiffness to them. Well, not much, which is pretty nice. So anyone can pretty much string these or spring these straight out of the box. No issues with the springs. Nice and smooth. Now onto the fans. And as you can see, they spread pretty evenly. You can see most of the pips and numbers. No stickiness or clumpiness to the cards. And now for the Pharaoh. Not the best Pharaoh. I definitely have to push them together to get them to interlock and weave. and I didn't like evenly weave them. Now for a giant fan of the back design. And now time for that reverse Pharaoh. And he's definitely Pharaoh a lot better reverse. And now for a giant fan of the faces. And now time for the riffle shuffle or bridge shuffle. So the riffles feel like, at least my riffles are feeling a little bit clumpy right off the bat. But you just gotta break them in a few times, like shuffle them a few times, and then they'll get more smoother. Because they're definitely a lot more smoother than they just were. But they still got a little bit more breaking to do. But they are still like pretty smooth, it's just mine are just clumpy for some reason. There we go. They're actually getting a little more smoother now. With the more riffles I'm doing. So they're still pretty smooth. They just have to be broken in a little bit. But now time for a few little packet cuts. I'm gonna say pretty nice packet cuts. They feel a little bit soft, like the stock and finish of the cards feel a little bit softer. It's definitely one of the more older Theory11 decks that they've produced over the years, because it said from 2008 on the bottom there, so it's definitely one of the older decks. So like back in the day, the United States Play Company had different kind of stocks and finishes, and other than just their Aircus finish. So sometimes, like if you see like older like illusionist decks and stuff, they have like that performance coating or some kind of other coatings on it. So it could be like a slightly different coating, but they still feel nice. It's a little bit like softer. Anyway, now time for that one-handed cut or Chevalier cut. And now time for the dribble. Pretty smooth dribbles. I think it has more grip with the faces up. Oh, definitely more grip with those faces up. And now time for that spread fan. And lastly, spread the cards on the table. Well, I gotta say, Theory11 has made a fantastic deck here. This is definitely one of their older ones that they've made, because they haven't really sold JAQK Cellars in a long time. A couple years ago, like no more than like I think it was like 2 years ago, that they came out with a new color, the rose JAQK Cellars. I think I might have reviewed those on the channel already, but they came out with those a couple years ago. But these are like super old, like years and years ago. But they still hold up today. They're one of my favorite Theory11 decks. They just look fantastic there. So I'm going to have to someday get all the other colors, because I only have like 2 or 3 colors in the collection right now. But these ones are still fantastic. I love that kind of light blue metallic ink colorway there. Looks fantastic there with that white background. And then you got those fully custom faces there, with those half and half kind of design for the pips there. Looks like a half solid, half stripe design. It looks fantastic. And then you got those custom cork cards there with all different kind of like wine kind of items, like the grapes, the glass of it, or the bottle there. They look pretty nice. They're in that custom core card style. So all fantastic design. And then for the handling, these handle pretty fantastic. There, just a little bit on the softer side, just because it's an older deck of cards. Doesn't mean it's bad or anything. It just feels a little bit softer compared to like a crispy like bicycle deck from nowadays. But they still handle fantastic. A little bit slippery. So that's the only thing, like a little bit slippery, but no, that's not too bad of a problem. At least they're not like sticking together or anything. So that's pretty good. So well, I guess all I gotta say is fantastic design and pretty good handling. So with that being said, I hope you enjoyed, and this has been day 395 Every Daily Deck Review. This has been the light blue JAQK Cellars playing cards from, if I don't drop the box, well, it doesn't say Theory11 on the box, but Theory11 did sell these. Well, it has been the JAQK Cellars from Theory11, and I'm the Canadian Card Collector, signing out. That's the video. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.